we're ready for our hot girl walk. Good morning. Today, we're going to be talking about 5 ways to outgrow your old self, because as you reinvent yourself, you do have to evolve. You do have to shed some skin. You do need to become the person that is unrecognizable, and that is not being unrecognizable for other people. It is being unrecognizable for yourself, because oftentimes we don't see our own potential. This is your season of watering you. This is your season of pouring back into yourself, having more compassion and grace for yourself, to know that every new day given is an opportunity for you to try again. And you see, you're not liking this version of you. Now, we want to start to add in the habits that you're going to fall in love with you. I want you to look up and look in the mirror right now. I want you to tell yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm enough. Whatever it is that God has for me, He already planted it in my soul, and I need to add the water. Ladies, we're going to shift our hips. I want you to put one foot in front of the other. Those hips go side to side as you're walking, okay? I want you to give me all that energy as you're walking. I just woke up and we are going for a walk. Every time I wash my face, I feel so brand new. Like, God, thank you. We want to try and do like a really quick 5-minute bathroom routine, okay? Keep it real short. We can always come back to it after the walk. I told my man, I'm like, if you go for a walk, I'll buy you breakfast. I'm really just running the straightener in my hair real quick. Nothing special. I still have abs from yesterday. And I'm gonna show you guys, don't worry, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how you get to keep them. Like, if my hair looks decent, at least, it's good enough. You know, like, you don't need a full face of makeup on. You don't. Girl, it took me so long to accept my skin, my natural beauty. Everywhere I went, I would have makeup on. Even with my first boyfriend, I remember going to bed with makeup on because I was so insecure of my skin. I damaged it so poorly, right? I scar really easily, right? So even if I don't pop it, guaranteed to scar. But imagine, I had so many breakouts. I was wearing heavy makeup. I would never let my skin breathe. I was so insecure. It was just terrible. Yeah. I just caked my face way too much because I was trying to cover up my blemishes. But I really just had to change my lifestyle, move my body, eat well, drink a lot of water. A lot of water. If people ask what's the glow, water. Nothing else, water. Big cheers, let's brush our teeth. Then we gotta go change, water bottle, and we're out. Let's go. Oh, Keen. Take care of your smile. Favorite lip moisturizer for the morning and the PM. Elf. So hydrated. Change real quick, shot, water, walk. Don't forget to lotion the crease. Don't forget to lotion behind your foot, the crease of your ankle, whatever that part is called. All right, ladies, it's time for our shots. We got water, a splash of lemon juice. I will post the benefits to our shot shortly, but quick and easy. All right, ladies. This is more than a shot. That's okay. Cheers to more life, more health, a good day. Let's go. Oh, sour. This is my fat burner. You can use any fat burner, guys. I know you guys were asking what fat burner I use, but you can honestly use any fat burner from a supplement store, and you can also check on Amazon. But also you want to really consult with your doctor just to make sure like it works for your body and your overall health, because there is caffeine in here and sometimes you could become overly stimulated. I mean, if you are already somebody who drinks coffee, energy drinks, and like pre-workouts, then you should be fine. But for some people who aren't into caffeine, then this is not a product for you. You want to go the herbal holistic way. But again, I will try and make a longer video on the fat burner and like why and what. But it is a thermogenic, so it heats up your body. And while we do this fast, like what I'm doing right now currently is I move my body fasted. So I have no food. I just have my shot and my fat burner and just water. And then after that, I have a time period of when I eat. So I'm supposed to eat at like around 10 to 10:15, but we will be walking by then. So I think my time will go from 11 to 9 or just 11 to 8. So a shorter eating window. We're gonna go chase the sun. Not someone's sun. We're gonna go chase the sun that God has given us today. We're ready for our hot girl walk. Good morning. Let's go and do this. We got our water bottles filled up. You can throw some lemon juice. You can always throw some fruits in there. We are just trying to build that habit of enjoying the water that we're drinking. Enjoying the water that we're drinking, okay? Do it. So happy to have you on this walk. We are walking and talking. So whether you are joining me now or later, don't forget to save this video and always come back to it, especially when you need motivation. Today, we're going to be talking about 5 ways to outgrow your old self, because as you reinvent yourself, you do have to evolve. You do have to shed some skin. You do need to become the person that is unrecognizable, and that is not being unrecognizable for other people. It is being unrecognizable for yourself, because oftentimes we don't see our own potential. Oftentimes we don't see what God has for us, of course, because we have to work through the pain, we have to work through the trauma, we have to work through it until it unravels into growing us. Good morning. Hi, honey. Until it ravels and grows us. It's just like watering a plant, and this is your season of watering you. This is your season of pouring back into yourself, having more compassion and grace for yourself, to know that every new day given is an opportunity for you to try again. And it doesn't need to be fast. It needs to be at a pace where you are building that routine that you're falling in love with. You are building that relationship with yourself that you're falling in love with. This process is about falling in love with the journey, even when it's hard. Tip number 1 is going to be, we need new skills. We need to build new skills, get into a new routine, try new things. Who is your dream girl and what is she into? This is the time to get outside of your comfort zone. You want to be adding to yourself, right? So we need to be adding to our skill sets. So we're going to go to workshops. We're going to go to seminars. We're going to join group classes. We're going to get out of our comfort zone and try all the things that our dream girl has been dreaming of. So if you wanted to do a paint class, if you wanted to do a candle making class, if you wanted to get in shape, join a class, because I'm already motivating you to get your steps in. I'll be here with your daily habits, but I need you to go and sign up to a class and get yourself out there. Go and meet new people, because you also need to be in a new surrounding. And I'm going to get to that in one of the tips here. But your new self requires new changes, and change can be uncomfortable. But how do you expect to meet new people? How do you expect to meet your person or your soulmate if you're not putting yourself out there? So that is why we need to try new things. What does your dream girl envision for herself? Who is she becoming? What does she want to add to her palette? When I was single and I had no idea who I was coming out of a relationship, I knew I had to add to my skill sets and always be learning. I learned and developed myself to the point where I could be content with being by myself. I was happy being single. I was happy doing things by myself. I was going places. Mind you, I was scared to walk outside by myself. But I was going to classes. I was meeting new people. You just open up your aura for new opportunities to arise and approach you, because you just never know who you'll be talking to in these new spaces and environments. And also just reading more as well. You can add to your skill set from what you read. So that's why it's super important to not get too caught up with social media and wasting time on your phone. Personally, for me, I like a physical book in my hand so I can highlight, because if I'm on my phone and a message pops up, I'm instantly startled and want to respond to it. So that's why I like physical books that I can highlight, I can come back to, I can ponder on. And it's also not as stressful on my eyes. Spend as much time investing back into you. Spend as much time investing back into you. I want you to be reading. I want you to be podcasting. I substituted, instead of listening to music on my drives, I started listening to podcasts. I started to listen to YouTube videos like mine that motivated me, helped me to become this woman. So you need to be in this season of adding to yourself. Like, it's not negotiable. You need a few minutes or an hour a day to yourself to learn something. Whether it's reading, you're going out doing something for your health. Stop calling up your girlfriend. This one, tip number one, is one of those ones that you got to do by yourself. Now let's get into tip number two. Tip number two, my ladies, is going to be revamp your image. Revamp your look. Your dream girl. You envision her of looking a certain way, smelling a certain way, acting a certain way. Now we want to become her. Everything is a work in progress, but you can do daily things that get you closer to who your dream girl is. Let me give you an example. So when I was in my single phase and I was not looking to date, I was looking to build myself into an undeniable woman. I wanted to become undeniable. When I walk into a room, you could not deny me, and I don't need to speak to you. I wanted to create an aura, a very bold, confident aura of who I am. I knew my dream girl walks in a room, she's confident, she's sexy. It does not matter what I'm wearing, I'm feeling myself. And now we need to turn it around. It's not really about what you wear, but how you feel about yourself. And if you don't feel good about yourself, this is the season to start feeling good about how you talk to yourself. I want you to look up and look in the mirror right now. I want you to tell yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm enough. Whatever it is that God has for me, He already planted it in my soul. And I need to add the water, because He knew I was enough. That's why I'm here. That's why I have the opportunities right now to make this change. This is why you came across this video, babe, because there is something special about you. And it's not about your outfit. It's how you carry yourself. It's how your aura shines. It's what radiates from you. And the only way for you to radiate such goodness is for you to fall in love with yourself, even when you're a work in progress. We never stop working on ourselves. We never do. You can't stop working on yourself. Life is all about exploring and growing and just being in the moment. Sometimes we're just so hard on ourselves that we don't really see the beauty in that moment, even if it's painful. So let's look at how we talk to ourselves. Let's look at the effort that we put into our health, because it starts with your health. It's not the clothes, babe. If you don't like what you look like, it's because of what you're eating. You're probably not drinking enough water. You're drinking too much juice. You're not filling yourself up. And that is so important to your overall health and how you feel. If you eat a lot of sugar, you're not gonna feel your best. You're gonna feel groggy, tired. If you eat a lot of greasy, salty food, instantly you're gonna be bloated. You're gonna be constipated. And we don't want the constipation. I know, girl. We want that daily bowel movement. Okay? We want your tummy on flat, your waistline on, you know what I mean? And let me not forget, girl, we need to shift them hips. Shift them side to side. Let's go. I brought my man on the walk with me. Watching me shift those hips, girl, shift. He's laughing. But we want to start taking care of ourselves. You deserve it. It's 5 minutes a day that you can dedicate to yourself. Y'all, it's getting hot. I can't wait to settle down. Woo! When it came to my wardrobe, I started adding in pops of color that boosted my energy, boosted my confidence. I started feeling so much better about myself because I do own a lot of black, whites, and grays. But hey, they don't really boost the mood. I know my favorite color is blue. And when I'm wearing blue, I'm feeling so good. When I'm wearing colors in general, but blue, catch me on a day I'm wearing blue. Baby steps, okay? No more buying and shopping. Start to work internally first and get really consistent with falling in love with your routine. And then you can start to change up your wardrobe. Just always make sure to do your hair. Make sure that you're drinking a lot of water so your skin is clearing up. You're removing gluten or dairy. Trust me, honey, it's not worth it. I don't care how much you like cheese. It's not worth it, because look at my skin. Look at my skin. You have to give things up sometimes if you want to glow differently. And I knew I don't want to spend my summers or just life with caked makeup on my face. I don't feel good because like I'm touching everything and then my face is just dirty and I'm trying to hide and cover the scars. But you can't really cover what you know is not good for you. It always comes to light. Ain't that true, sis? Tip number 3 is going to be cultivate new habits. You want to be installing habits that now fit who you want to become. Who is your dream girl? How does she move? What are her habits? Is she taking care of herself? Does she move her body? Is fitness now a part of her routine? Less shopping, more fitness, more self-care. Who is your woman? What does she exude? What do those habits look like? I knew that I wanted to grow my faith with God, and I knew I needed to cultivate a daily, non-negotiable habit of reading my Bible, practicing gratitude, prayer, all the good stuff. And these are habits that just add up over time to who you become. They can also be going for daily walks as well. That is another good habit that you can incorporate into your daily routine. Drinking a lot of water. So everything that you used to struggle with before, and you see you're not liking this version of you. Now, we want to start to add in the habits that you're going to fall in love with you. So you're going to fall in love with the new version of you, with the new habits that you have. Look how beautiful this sky is. What? Let me get out of the way. Isn't God good? We got to wake up today. You got to see this video. What? Stick with me, ladies. I know in some parts it may be a little windy, but I have a mic coming today. I had to get one. It was like, I'm not trying to spend any money right now, but I was like, I need to invest in this. And when I started my channel, I only used my phone. And then I already had tripods. I had about maybe 10 tripods, and I was not filming. I was not putting my purpose to use, okay? But your habits need to reflect the person that you want to become, period. Because if you're not doing daily habits for the person you want to become, for who is your dream girl, Honey, if your habits don't reflect the version of your dream girl, it's gonna take so much longer. You're gonna attract the wrong people, and before you know it, 10 years go by and you're like, damn, I wish I took better care of myself. I wish I drank more water. I wish I had more boundaries. I wish I thanked God more because he saved me so many times. Yeah, no, we're not waiting 10 years. Honey, we're open. Our eyes and our minds are open right now. You're not waiting 10 years, babe. That's just not for us. So that's why it's super important to have daily habits that reflect who you want to become. These houses are beautiful. I'm in awe right now. I'm in awe. Hi guys, this is what I look like on our walk number 2. It's so beautiful. I'm recording this on a Sunday, and how amazing is God? We got to wake up this morning, and I say this a lot because not a lot of people got to wake up today, and we got that opportunity. Can you imagine how long we put things off when we can be discovering a new potential every single day in ourselves? Like, there is purpose here. Like, look how beautiful the city is. I just love it. Now, I'm not a mountains girl. I'm a city girl, honey. I'm from Toronto, but I can appreciate me some of God's creations. Okay? Beautiful. Let's keep walking. I got to teach my man how to use the camera for me. In my first video, I told the ladies that they need to shift their hips. So ladies, we're gonna shift our hips. I want you to put one foot in front of the other. Those hips go side to side as you're walking, okay? I want you to give me all that energy as you're walking. I want you to know who you are. You're of worth. You're already it. Give me that walk every single day. I want you out here. Like, girl, what? No excuses.
Why are you walking too fast? How am I supposed to make this video? You know, like what?
Okay, I'll go slower. I'll go slower. Ladies, we're shifting.
I want to show you your whole body, yeah? No, wait, I want to show you your whole body. Do you see how close you are to the phone? Just give a second, you know? Okay.
You can see my whole body?
Yeah.
This is the first time they're seeing my whole body. Hi guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the walk. I'm gonna hope that this video is 20 minutes and no more than 20 minutes, because this video is going out tomorrow, Monday, tomorrow. Oh my goodness, another beautiful view. Wow, we just discovered a new walk. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful Sunday. Tip number 4, ladies. Surround yourself with goal-oriented people. People who are like-minded, they're goal-oriented and so driven and determined. You have always made it through every obstacle, and it's gonna come down to your mindset. And you may not be that person right now, but you can build yourself into that person. I didn't start off with a mindset like this, babe. I had to go through trial and error and just realize that life is just meant to be. Like, life, obstacles, it's just meant to be. God shapes all of his children into warriors. It depends on your perspective. That's why surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded, they're positive, they're uplifting, and they hold themselves to integrity. When they say that they're gonna do something, they do it, they follow up on it. Yeah, I would say that's one of my turnoffs. When people say that they're gonna do something and they give up. They don't do it. They don't follow through, you know, and it doesn't even have to be a fitness goal. It could literally be that they wanted to go out they made a plan that they wanted to go out somewhere, and we went above and beyond to make it happen. I moved my schedule around, and they cancel last minute with no good reason. Yeah, I'm gonna get sick of you. Right? Or you wanted to start a business with somebody and they flop or they ghost you. Or how about men? When you're so heavily in love with a guy, first meeting him, and he shows you signs that he does not stick to his word, I'm gonna get sick of you. I've been so let down and disappointed so many times that I no longer attract those kinds of people because I can't stand you. Like, I have no patience for you. I have no remorse for, like, we aren't, no, because when you need me, I'm there no matter what. I'm gonna make it happen regardless. If I say I'm picking you up at the airport, I'm picking you up. If I say I'm doing this, I'm doing it. Some guys, they be promising you the whole world. Did they deliver? Not a damn thing. But they want to get into your pants. Hell, you cannot have my coochie. No. So that's why it's so important to align yourself with people who value you and value themselves. Because when you're around people that value themselves, they treat you differently. And they do accept you to reciprocate that energy. Those are the best kinds of people. People who genuinely are going to respect you. They're going to build with you. They don't envy you when you're doing well. I always want people to be doing well. I don't need to eat off anybody's plate. I know God has something for me, and I have accepted it through my downfalls, through obstacles, through traumas. I didn't have to watch anybody else's plate for why they got what they got, and I am here crying in my bed. No, I know that the sun, and when I finally realized God always brings out the sun, oh my God. I don't do well. Are you laughing at me? Stop laughing at me, guys. God always brings out the sun, y'all. When I realized that, I stopped even caring to watch what anybody is doing. That's why I'm not really on Instagram, because I'm always, like, with my clients, I'm pouring into myself so I can pour into my clients, pour into my YouTube channel, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like Instagram is such a different vibe where it's all pretty and plastic, very shallow, very artificial. And that's not me. I do want to go back eventually on Instagram, but I want to approach it differently with better intention. Surround yourself with people who align with the dream version of you. So that will require you putting yourself in new spaces and new rooms. And honestly, honey, if your friends accept it or not, they're either your friend or they're not. You got friends who talk you out of things. You got friends who are side-eyeing you or jealous of you. Why do you keep going back and entertaining these useless friends that always show you that they're never happy for you, or that they would rather feed you the breadcrumbs than the actual meal? Honey, why do you keep going back to these people that keep showing you that they don't ever clap for you? They want you to clap for them. You're their biggest supporters. But when it comes to you, birds creaking, baby. Birds creaking. They're still flying, right? And until you make it, until you start winning, then they come back around. But you weren't there. You didn't call me up and ask me how I'm doing when I was struggling. You didn't check on me. I got a friend, she's always checking on me, always check, like, because I'm literally the leader. I'm usually the one with the words. I'm uplifting you. You know what I mean? So people always think and assume, oh, she's good. She's so strong. She can do it on her own. No, we are human. Don't ever forget that, babe. We all have our moments, and we need people, right? But when people are just like, oh, she's good, she's always good. No. Honey, I cry too. That is why you need to read the energies around you. Not everybody's happy for you, honey. I don't care how long that friendship has been. I'm not staying in it, because God blessed me with better people every time I thought, oh my God, I'm lonely. I have nobody. God was like, girl, you got me, the realest friend. You can come to me, and my business is not out there, because God, he keeps it tight. It's you and me. It's you and me. You got some people, they're just so happy to hear your traumas. They're so happy to hear what's going wrong in your life. They're so happy to hear that it's not working out. They're so happy and fulfilled. It's like when you're watching reality shows and you see that these women are degrading themselves on TV, and you're just like, it can never be me, but you enjoy watching that. I had to stop watching it because I don't want that energy. I don't even want to be, I don't care about, no, I just don't want that energy. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's not a good feeling. to feel fulfilled because other people are not doing well. And at that point, you got to take a step back and say, God, I need you to fill me up with more love and compassion, but also patience and grace for my own journey. Because your journey is not supposed to be like everybody else's. You're going to make new friends. Don't worry. Honestly, the number one friendship that you need is with God, because he's going to steer you in the right direction, and he's going to bring those people into your life. No cap. God always comes through. God always comes through. God always comes through, guys. Like, you may feel lonely. I don't have friends. I don't have anyone to do this with. Do it by yourself for now. At least nobody's holding you back. You want friends to do this and that, and they end up quitting on you or canceling. Those new friends that you find, they're going to be so dedicated. You'll see women that are going to spin class every single day. When I was the F45 teacher, you saw people doing group fitness twice a day. Those people were dedicated. You got to go and find people that are dedicated to the goals and the habits and the dreams that align with who you want to become. Forget your old life, honey. New wardrobe, new aura, new body, new me, babe. Like, who? Reintroduce yourself, because my name is not Shen, it's Shenese. Reintroduce yourself. And new number if you need one, because that's what I did. Number 5, we're ending here. You want to set new goals and pursue them, like actually follow through. I always talk about setting micro goals that lead up to the bigger picture, to the bigger goals. And that is so important when you're setting goals. You will have big goals, and that's not a bad thing to have big goals. You should have big goals. You should even have goals that are big enough to scare you and keep you up at night. Those micro goals are what is gonna help you to get to the bigger goal. Example, weight loss. You're like, how am I gonna lose 40 pounds in a month? Honey, drink your water and go on walks and listen to my episodes. Yes, you can do it. Get out of your head and stop thinking that you can't do it. The reason why you're not achieving your goals is because you're stuck in your head always saying, oh, I can't do it. I can't do this. You need to change. Just have some faith in yourself for a second. Just have some faith. This time around, like, can you just go all in and no self-doubt and just more faith? Can you put the fear aside for 1 second, for 1 season, and actually just go all in? Like, literally just go. I'm gonna try, no matter if I fail, no matter if I fall or stumble. I'm really just gonna try and go all in. When you set these goals should align with who you want to become. A new version of me knows that I don't need much for me to be doing this. I don't need much to be me. Get really clear with your goals and set them to the pace where they're small goals that are easy to achieve daily, that are going to add up to the bigger picture. If you're studying in school, studying day by day instead of using your phone. If it was to lose weight, maybe meal prepping, but finding small meals or getting creative with recipes. Like, if you have a sweet tooth, right, that lead up to your weight loss journey, because now you no longer have to go outside or order from a fast food restaurant to satisfy your craving. Now you have these new habits that actually help you with your sugar cravings, with your meal prep, with feeling full and feeling good in your body. Habits of going to activities, signing up for a class once a week for at least a month, going by yourself. I had a client that told me she went and sat at a coffee shop by herself, and that was a goal that she always had in mind. Your goals don't have to be financial. They don't have to be hard. They don't have to be like the toughest goals. It could just be as simply sitting at a restaurant by yourself, sitting at a coffee shop by yourself, doing something that has always made you nervous or fearful by yourself, and you've accomplished it. My girls, we are going to be talking so much about achieving your goals in the next few videos. And always, I love having you guys here. We're going to finish this walk with coffee or tea or breakfast, and I'll take you guys along with me for that. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Let's go eat. Oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna let you guys hear how I order my food. Let's normalize, you don't need alcohol every time you go out for brunch. I'm sorry. You don't need all these sweet stuff and alcohol every time you go out for brunch. So I'm gonna do the classic breakfast. My eggs over medium. Potatoes are fine, and I'm gonna do the chicken bangers, so chicken sausages. Can you also just put in notes? Light oil, no salt. Light oil, no salt.
We actually just don't salt our eggs here.
Oh,
It's
no.
actually a friend kitchen that says the eggs have a new flavor on them.
Oh, good. Yeah, some restaurants kill it.
It's like heavyweight, yeah.
Very simple.
Hope you have fun.
No, I've got 2 juicy eggs, babes. We're gonna eat and then we're gonna head back. I hope you guys enjoy this video and you guys can hear me. Wow, if I get closer, you guys can see my eyebrows. Yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.